Yeah, I feel away, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New York Jets. Two teams here playing for pride as the final week of the NFL season is underway.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Newton on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
Now White. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
They'll run with White. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Second tone, defense. Let's go.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
At the 20-yard line.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Throwing is Newton, eluding the pressure right. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They go power. This is Johnson, the fullback. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 7, Jets 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Corey Clement. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 34-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Yard to go.
They'll try and run here with Clement. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
A 5-yard.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Frank Gore, the veteran, who sits 3rd all-time in rush yards. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Darnold completes it, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A carry for Clement, and he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Jonathan Jones.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st down, New York.
On 1st down, they go with Clement again. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd and a yard. Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Clement. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A run, it's Clement. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Clement.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Complete to
Frank Gore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
From the 50, Newton. Flush to his right. He completes it right side to White. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
First and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
The ball carrier.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jordan Jenkins showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Out of the gun, Newton. He hits White, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. first down. Here's White. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Quinnen Williams on the
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Caught right side, Jerron Brown. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
throwing on 3rd down. Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figured from this spot you'd need a good 50s. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, New England. Jerron Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And now Edelman. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Patriots take over
at their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Intended for Lee Smith. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike 54. Gun.
To throw again, Newton. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Quentin Williams racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So now after the sack, Cam and the Patriots going to look up at a 3rd and long. A final shot before the break, Newton. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded in the end zone. Oh, eluding the tackle. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Running is Clement. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
4-yard line.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To throw is Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
It's a gain of 7.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
At the 6-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets can take the lead now with an extra point. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
For a Patriot.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
44-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 20.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Newton. Be it nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Sam Darnold sacked. A fumble on the play.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Back now in Foxborough.
With the score,
And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
From the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Clement. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
The tackle made.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try to move forward.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Edelman set to return.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Now left side on a swing pass. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Able to connect with Mims.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run with Clement. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Jets 21, Patriots 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for lead.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Newton.
Quick slant to Brown.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
There he goes right side. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. From the gun, Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll begin on the ground with Clement. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Once again, it's Clement. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On third down, here comes Clement. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
43-yard line.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go again. Mike 51.
Here's Gore. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. This is Clement. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First down, New York.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run with Gore out of the shotgun. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Clement. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Today's final score, Jets.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you, these division games, never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Jets, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll limp to the finish line with a final record of 5-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.